Welcome in. We just have a little bit of time here, guys, before we get the air show started. We thank you guys. As we're looking for the history, talking about the P-51 Mustang, North American P-51. We don't have much time here, guys. Talk about the Mustang. We are running out of time. I'm just here to talk about the P-51 here. Long-range single street seat fighter, which is the P-51. It's a single seat fighter, and fighter used the fighter bomber used during World War II and Korean War, among other conflicts, and the Mustang. So, of course, the Mustang was designed in 1940 by a team headed by James H. Kindleberg of North American Aviation. That's with the P-51. The NAA to build Curtiss P-40. Then later, the Mustang was also a fighter aircraft. The Mustang was designed to use Allison V1710 engine without export and sensitivity. The bomber was used for fighting aircraft in World War II. This plane right here is called the P-51. It is a P-51 Mustang. We only have just a couple minutes, guys. We're not going to spend too long on it today, just because we have the air show and I'm running out of time here. So we just have a little bit of time to talk a little bit about the Mustang. In the mid-1942, the development project known as the Rolls-Royce Mustang X replaced the Allison engine with the Rolls-Royce Merlin 65 two-stage intercooled supercharged engine inside the Mustang. So the Mustang was totally respected as the nice fighter plane. It was used in World War II. Performance at the altitudes about 15,000 feet was with the P-51. So the P-51 had about 15,000 feet from the late 1943. From late 1943, P-51B and P-51C. Life with Mandy, welcome. Hello. P-51s from the mid-1940s were used USAAF 8th Air Force to escort bombers over in Germany. So the P-51s escorted the bombers in Germany with the Mustangs. Hello, welcome in. Welcome to a virtual Sun and Fun talk about the P-51 Mustang here. Like I said, the P-51 it is a single seater. It was a bomber, bomb fighter, and it was also an escorter. It was in 1938. The British government established a purchasing commission in the United States with the Mustang. So the Mustang went over to Germany and did some fighting over there, training of some kind of sort here. It was if you guys like P-51 Mustangs, if you know what the Mustang is, it's the plane right here, the P-51. Mustangs with the invasion strips are my favorite. Yes, they are. Just so you know, I don't have much time. I was supposed to start this at 11 o'clock, but we had a problem trying to start this thing a little earlier. So I do have to make this thing quick because the air show should be starting in about an hour here. The 8th Air Force started operation from Britain in August of 1942. At first, because of the limit scale of operations in January 1943. Let's see here. The P-51 Mustang was a solution to need an offer of escort bombers. So they escorted different aircraft that were in the time of the war. They grouped up 2 different aircraft like this and took them and followed them along. That was also with the B-17 bomber. B-17, they had a P-51, a B-17. Like I said, guys, if you are looking for a live stream of Sun and Fun 2025, you can absolutely go under the Tampa channel. He will be covering the live air show from Sun and Fun. The Blue Angels do fly today, yes. So we're all excited about that. The two P-51 pilots received a Medal of Honor during World War II. So two pilots were honored, Medal of Honor during World War II. Lieutenant Colonel James H. Howard of the 356th Fighter Squadron, the 354th Fighter Squadron Group, was awarded the Medal of Honor for his action during a bomber escort near Oschersleben, Germany, on 11th of January 1944, flying P-51, P-51B serial number 43, nickname Ding Hao. Ding Hao was the nickname for the P-51 Mustang. Let's see here. Mustangs were good fighters. They also were good at escorting other aircraft if they needed it. They were good dogfighters. The U.S. Air Force flight test engineer assisted the Mustang B on the 24th of April of this in 1944. So on the 24th of April this year was flight test engineering for the P-51. The rate climb is good and high speed of level of flight for the P-51 Mustang. It climbs really well. Climbs like that vertically. So it's perfect when it goes straight up in the air. Good at all altitudes from sea level from 40,000 feet. So it can climb up to 40,000 feet. Let's see what else here. We would in the aftermath of World War II, the USAAF constellated much of its wartime combat face of the selected P-51 Mustangs. Jet fighters, P-51s, were great aircraft in World War II. Mustangs continued flying with the USAF and ROKAF fighter bomber units. So that's they were. Then they also came out with instead of P-51, they also came out with the F-51s flew in the Air Force Reserve from the 1950s. So in 1950, the F-51 came out and had some stuff there. After World War II, the P-51 Mustang served in the air arms of more than 25 nations. So all the P-51 Mustangs went out and served in about 24 nations during the war. A Mustang cost about $51,000. So that's a very expensive thing for the P-51. While many hundreds were sold post-war for a nominal price for $1 of the Mustang. Canada had 5 squadrons equipped with the Mustang during World War II. So Canada had 5 squadrons with equipped P-51 Mustangs. Welcome in. So the P-51 was a popular plane, especially the ones with the invasion stripes, which you see right here. The invasion stripes right there along the wings. So in November 1958, 3 U.S. registered civilian P-51D Mustangs were legally flown separately from Miami to Cuba. So the Mustangs were legally, they could fly from the United States over to Cuba. So on delivery to the rebel forces of the 26th of July movement, then headed to Fidel Castro during the Cuban Revolution. Not many people heard about the Cuban Revolution. One of the Mustangs was damaged during delivery. So they went over there for delivery, and apparently one of those Mustangs have got damaged. and during the delivery of none of them were used. So France in the late 1940s, the first French until unit began its transit to reinforce the Mustangs in January 1945. In 1950, the Mustangs remained in service until the early 1950s when they were replaced by jet fighters. So Mustangs were replaced. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but Mustangs were replaced by fighter jets in the early 1950s. So it is some interesting facts. If you guys have any questions right now, I will be happy to answer your questions. I do have to get going pretty soon because the air show should be starting pretty soon. So just wanted to let you guys know. I'm sorry I didn't have much time about the Mustang, guys. I know it was kind of a ripoff, but we're sorry about that. But tomorrow for sure we will get the Corsair in at 9:30. So if you guys have any questions about the Mustang, let me know. But we do have to get going here because the air show should be starting here very soon. So we'll be getting the virtual Sun and Fun. So the virtual Sun and Fun show will be we will be doing a virtual show on Tuesday. Air show begins at 1 o'clock each day. Welcome in everybody. Let's see. We do have to get going here, guys, because of the air show, but we will be back for the you can catch the flight tracker until the night show starts. So as of right now, guys, we will have to get going here. So if you have no questions like that, we have to get going because we will be getting ready for our day 5 of Sun and Fun Air. We will be getting ready for day 5 of Sun and Fun 2025. So if you guys have no questions about the Mustang, I'm cool with it. We will get ready for the afternoon air show. So get ready for the flight tracker after that, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see aircraft depart Sun and Fun 2025 after the afternoon show. We'll be streaming that till the night show and go from there. So thanks for watching, guys. We will catch you over on the air show channel. Bye-bye, everyone.